And then he has a Mantike, so he tries to catch a Night Slash, but what little does he know, he's about to catch these gunk shots, and skadoosh, and it does over half game to my opponent. Very well played, and landing the gunk shot, very amazing, and Empoleon closing out the match. This is how the team is intended to work. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, before we get into this video, before I play the clips, I just want to apologize for the Jellicent on the side. It's supposed to be Empoleon with the movesets and the IVs. After I got done editing it, I realized that that was not the Empoleon. I forgot that I used Empoleon. I actually ended up using Jellicent with the team afterwards, and I forgot that the Empoleon was from the original one. But of course, you can use Jellicent; it's still pretty solid. So let's go ahead and hop into the video. So we got this Obstagoon against the Superior. This is a pretty neutral matchup. So overfarm by 1, just in case he tries to catch a move. I usually tend to do that unless I needed to get to the move to win the game. And then he catches onto the Clefable. He was counting my moves, so very good. Counting on my opponent's end, and now since that Night Slash went through, I'm able to farm down this Clefable all the way. So now I have loaded energy for wherever comes back in, and yeah, like I said, there was supposed to be Empoleon on the side there. Very sorry, kind of bummed out about that. I forgot I used Empoleon there, and the way the editing app is, I can't fix that, unfortunately, so very sorry about that. But you also can, like I said, again, use Jellicent. I probably am going to use Jellicent. It's a little bit better, and you kind of have that coverage against Escavalier because your team kind of struggles up against it, especially seeing it on the lead. So we're able to take out this Machamp with Poison Jabs because Poison Jab's just OP. So hopping into the next one here, we got Obstagoon on Obstagoon. So this is definitely not where you want to see it because, you know, double super effective, right? So now they get the Superior hopping in here, and it's about to be hopping right back out because Poison Fangs and Poison Jabs are just going to be doing so much to the Superior. We can safely shield once here. I think we can tank a Frenzy Plant, but I'm not going to risk it, of course, and able to farm all the way down. And brings in Escavalier. This is where you want to see it, so it's going to Poison Fang as much as possible here to try to get as low as we can with Poison Jabs and Poison Fangs. Because this whole team's kind of weak to Escavalier. I realized that after making the team, after battling up against it. So like I said, Jellicent may be very good for this team. Comes back in with the Obstagoon. Still going to go for the Earth Power here. Want to get it out here as soon as possible because our team also kind of struggles up against our opposing Obstagoon. And so now we're just trying to waterfall as much as possible and get shields from the opponent here. And this is looking like a good game. Yeah, the waterfall is just absolutely chunking from this Empoleon. In my kind of thought process, we're using Empoleon is because the Digger's Bees and the Frostlass and the Registeels, it's just going to be doing very great. But of course, you can't run for Focus Blast. So Obstagoon into Frostlass, very good lead. Like I said, you're going to be seeing a lot of Frostlass, Digger's Bees, Melmels, Registeels. You're just going to be seeing a lot of those type of Pokemon. You're going to be seeing Nidoqueens. Obstagoon can still somewhat handle it, and then he has a Mantike, so he tries to catch a Night Slash, but what little does he know, he's about to catch these gunk shots, and skadoosh, and it does over half health, and now we get to safely bring in an Empoleon because we resist pretty much every move coming out from this Mantike, and he's just going to go straight Bubble Beam here, which is okay, and we're just going to get more and more farm. And now our waterfalls are doing less, and plus they're resisted, so after these Bubble Beams, they're not going to be doing much, so I'm opt to throw one Hydro Cannon. But little did I know, after 2 debuffs, Mantike can still take a Hydro Cannon, and that's actually kind of scary. Mantike is pretty bulky, so I'm taking another Bubble Beam. Really didn't want to do that, but that's okay. So taking that out, and looks like we're farming up to 2 Hydro Cannons here, and I think I'm going to bank one here. Let's see what I do. Throwing this Hydro Cannon, still doing an amount. I mean, it is Hydro Cannon. It's still pretty OP. For triple debuff, the Hydro Cannon still did a decent chunk, not gonna lie. Night Slash coming through, he finally shields. He started using them shields, about time. So a superpower is going to take us out. I was ready to go down there, so that's okay. Coming in with the Nidoqueen and the Frostlass is still in the back. You're like, what do? This is kind of looking like a lost Poke Trainer, Ash. Well, what we're going to do here is Earth Power and get the last shield here. Because going for Poison Fang is kind of a risky bait. And we don't shield here, I don't think. Yeah, we don't shield here. and Powder Stones are going to be double resisted because I figured he farmed up to 2 moves, so it would be kind of pointless shielding the Nidoqueen there. And so now we're just building up to 2 Hydro Cannons, 1 to take out the Frostlass, and for 2 to take out the Snorlax, and that is going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played, and landing the gunk shot, very amazing, and Empoleon closing out the match. This is how the team is intended to work. But of course, like I said, as Scavalier, it's kind of rough to see on the lead. So Seismitoad into Obstagoon. Let's see how this plays out. So let's start to lag in the beginning, don't get that mud shot in. And gets another mud shot in. Man, it is the master at sneaking in mud shots. And we don't get a boost, and farming up. And it looks like he tried to CMP tie on that, and I don't get a fast move in, unfortunately. It was a sludge. I told him after these, I was actually contemplating on trying to catch the sludge there. And you're like, what if it would have been a earth power? You know, it's a risk you have to take, you know. So this Night Slash coming in, I don't want to be threatened by another move because my defense has fell. And here comes the Venomoth, and this one's running Infestation. Now I think it also can learn Confusion. Now you don't quote me on that, but I think it can also learn Confusion as well. So that's going to be what double resisted, but since it's running Infestation, it's going to be super effective because of our dark typing, and they're going to throw before we get to our next Night Slash, so good counting by my opponent. Poison Fang, definitely enough to take me out there. So everything's going to be resisted coming in from this Empoleon because of our steel typing. Yeah, because resist infestations, the bug buzz, and whatever poison or other move they do run. And now the Shifty's coming in, so we can Poison Fang this. He can still hold on, and he does use that last shield right there. Look how much the Poison Jabs are doing a tremendous amount, but I think he farmed up to 2 Leaf Blades here. Yeah, he farmed up to 2 Leaf Blades, so very smart by my opponent. So what I tried to do was overfarm by a bit because I needed to, and unfortunately he gets to a move right there. I lose CP time, so it's going to be a good game to my opponent. So hopping into the next one, we got Obstagoon into Bombstone. Very favorable lead. So let's see how this one plays out. So I'm not going to throw right away, like again, afraid to catch the move because this is of course a bad matchup. I shouldn't have shielded the Weather Ball. I could have definitely tanked it. I don't know. I have an addiction, I guess, to shielding Obstagoons. So Night Slash is going to be shielded. Probably afraid of the cross chop, but we're not running cross chop here. So like I said, my idea with the Ask-Have switch-ins, which is my whole team's really weak to, was to get it as low as possible with the waterfalls, and some reason that comes up, I don't know why, and he acid sprayed me there. I was kind of ready to go down and then poison jab with my Nidoqueen, so that was kind of a great call, and we do decide to shield this because we are scared of the drill run, and the man acid sprays me again. What the heck? I'm speechless. This man acid sprays me again, and then he has a Whiscash in the back, and it's gonna be big blizzard time for him. Shields down. Whiscash is out to play. Whiscash is fairly tanky if it's not up against a grass type. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh, Blizzard coming through, able to take us out. Very unfortunate. And farming up to max energy here, and he's able to go for Mud Bomb. Still not going to be enough to KO because Mud Bomb is a weak move. Nidoqueen kind of tanky over here. And unfortunately, farming up residual energy is not going to save me here, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very tough match. So now we got Obstagoon into Cresselia, very favorable lead. We can tank one Moonblast here because it doesn't get stabbed, even though it does a lot, and Obstagoon is kind of tanky. Now, Night Slashes are doing still a decent chunk because of the Psychic typing, and Obstagoon is a Dark typing. The Moonblast is going to be super effective because of our Dark typing, of course, and we are double resisting the Psycho Cut, so that's why I don't shield the first Moonblast. But now he can go straight Grass Knot, which is, I think this is right here, but that's okay. Yeah, Grass Knot coming through, and because at that range, Grass Knot would have been enough to KO. And Night Slash coming through. I think this does get the shield. No, it doesn't get the shield. Cresselia able to take it, and I'm just going to let my Obstagoon go down here. And a farm with my Empoleon. Yeah, coming in, farming with Empoleon, and let's see what they have in the back. And he brings in his low layer man work. What is this man doing? Empoleon, is Empoleon about to pop off here? We're about to see. So shielding the Shadow Ball, and of course, if he's bringing in a Alolan Marowak, I'm shielding my Empoleon. So building up to almost 200 cannons, and let's see what he has in the back. And he has a Digger's Beat in the back. So we're not even going to bait the Earth Power. We're just going to go straight Poison Fangs. We're trying to get as low as possible because Empoleon is about to go to town. So we just keep doing these Poison Fangs all day long. Resisted, Nidoqueen don't care. So this should be an Earthquake because shields are down, and I would have let this go anyway. Yeah, Earthquake. And farming up to 2 Hydro Cannons. And just in case if he wants to shield one. So one, able to take him out most definitely, and a Marowak. This is going to be getting the final shield from my opponent, and if we're able to farm down, and this is going to be a good game to my opponent. Shadow Ball won't be enough to KO here, and able to waterfall down. So GG's to my opponent. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. It really helps out the channel. And like again, I said, sorry about the editing. Like I said, Jellicent is a very good pick. I probably am going to replace it again with Empoleon because I feel like it covers more of the weaknesses for the team, and hope you guys enjoyed. And that's going to be it for today. PokeTrainer out.